In this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 MLB games happening on June 8, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 10 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 5 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. New York Mets versus Colorado Rockies. The MLB week wraps up on Sunday with a National League matchup between the New York Mets and the Colorado Rockies. This game really isn't difficult to break down. The Mets have been excellent all year long, leading their division with a combination of strong pitching and a great offense. The Rockies, on the other hand, are just generationally bad. They can't seem to do anything right. This is setting up to be a complete blowout win for the Mets. They are going to tee off on German Marquez, who has struggled pitching at home this season. The Rockies have a miserable 1-3 record when he takes the mound in his own ballpark. The Mets' offense is simply on another level compared to anything the Rockies can put on the field. As our first pick for this matchup, the New York Mets to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Mets are going to score their share of runs in this game. There is no doubt about that. They will be aggressive against Marquez from the start, but I am still expecting a relatively low-scoring game compared to what you normally see at high altitude in downtown Denver. The runs New York scores will be enough to give them an easy win, but the final margin won't be massive. Both starting pitchers actually have earned run averages under 5, which is notable for a game at Coors Field. With the game total set so high, there is plenty of room for runs to be scored while still staying under the number. The Rockies' offense is just not good enough to do its part. I can't see them putting up 5 or 6 runs in this one. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Baltimore Orioles versus Athletics. The Baltimore Orioles and the Athletics face off, with both teams looking to build some momentum after rough seasons. The Orioles have had the Athletics number recently, winning 7 of their last 10 meetings, and they took 2 of 3 the last time they were in the Athletics' home stadium. Baltimore's dominance on the road against the Athletics is even more pronounced. They've won 5 of their last 6 games there. The Athletics' offense seems to completely disappear against Baltimore's arms. They haven't scored more than 3 runs in 6 of their last 8 matchups. It gets worse when you look at the Athletics' pitching. They are dead last in the league with a 5.71 earned run average, so expect Baltimore to have traffic on the bases all game. The Athletics have pitched to a massive 6.3 earned run average and a 1.52 WHIP in their last 10 games against the Orioles. Baltimore starter Tomoyuki Sugano has been solid with a 2.95 earned run average in his last 3 starts, while the Athletics just can't win at home, losing nearly 68% of their games. As our first pick for this matchup, the Baltimore Orioles money line is our full game side pick. Both of these teams have pitching stats that rank near the very bottom of the league, with earned run averages that put them at 28th and 30th respectively, so both lineups will get plenty of chances to score in this one. Surprisingly, the Athletics offense has some real pop. They actually rank 6th in the league in batting average and 5th in slugging percentage, so they have the firepower to put up runs in a hurry. The Orioles have absolutely mashed against Oakland's pitching, posting a .520 slugging percentage in their last 10 meetings. Athletics pitchers have been a disaster lately, sporting a ridiculous 7.84 earned run average over their last 10 games. The recent history between these two also points to a lot of runs. 3 of their last 4 games have gone over the total, including a wild 3-game series where 42 total runs were scored. Everything here suggests we are in for a high-scoring game in Sacramento on Sunday. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Atlanta Braves versus San Francisco Giants. The Atlanta Braves are still out west this Sunday, finishing up their 3-game series in San Francisco against the Giants. The first game of this series was a battle. It went into extra innings before a winner was decided. Atlanta obviously has a ton of talent despite their record, but their main issue has been an inability to win these tight contests. That kind of problem doesn't just fix itself overnight, and it definitely won't get any easier against another quality team like the Giants. On paper, this looks like a solid pitching matchup, so I'm expecting another close game between these two. San Francisco starter Landon Roop is 0-1 in 4 home starts this season. but he has a sparkling 1.62 earned run average and hasn't given up a single home run in 22 innings of work. His opponent, Spencer Strider, has been shaky all year, especially on the road where he is 0-3 with a 4.5 earned run average, having allowed 2 homers and 6 walks in just 3 starts. History backs this up too. 3 of the last 5 games between these teams have been one-run affairs. That all points to an advantage for the home team here. As our first pick for this matchup, the San Francisco Giants money line is our full game side pick. These two teams managed to put up 9 runs on Friday night, which sailed over the 7-run total, but don't expect a repeat performance. This game features 2 offenses that are stuck in the bottom half of the National League in both hitting and scoring this season. On top of that, we have what could be a really strong pitching duel, especially if both starters bring their best stuff. Landon Roop has been lights out for the Giants recently. He's only allowed a single earned run over his last 4 starts, a stretch covering 22.1 innings. And even though Spencer Strider hasn't looked like himself since coming back, we all know it's just a matter of time before he completely dominates an opponent. The head-to-head trend also points to a low-scoring game. The under has cashed in 5 of the last 7 games between these two teams. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Seattle Mariners versus Los Angeles Angels. The Los Angeles Angels are looking to pull off a 3-game sweep against the Seattle Mariners after managing to win a couple of tight games already. Seattle has been a bad bet against the spread all season, covering in just 45.2% of their games, while the Angels have been a bit more reliable at 48.4%. When you look at the specifics, the Mariners cover the spread in 55.2% of their road games, and the Angels cover in exactly half of their home games. The trends really start to favor Los Angeles when you dig deeper. They cover the spread nearly 56% of the time when they are the underdog. Furthermore, the Angels cover the spread in 60% of their games after a win, while Seattle struggles to bounce back, covering in only 41.4% of their games following a loss. The Mariners have been an especially bad bet as favorites, covering just 29.3% of the time in that spot, while the Angels have been a dependable 60% as home underdogs. As our first pick for this matchup, the Los Angeles Angels money line is our full game side pick. The over has been a great bet in Angels games recently, cashing in 5 of their last 7 contests with 1 push, and both of these teams have been playing in some high-scoring matchups lately. The Mariners have allowed at least 5 runs in each of George Kirby's 3 starts so far this year, so their pitching has been shaky. On the other side of the diamond, the Angels bullpen is difficult to trust on any given day, and their starter Tyler Anderson is far from an unhittable ace. Both of these lineups have some serious power, with the Angels ranking 3rd in the league in home runs and the Mariners not far behind at 6th. All signs point to another game that should easily sail over the 9-run mark in this series finale. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Boston Red Sox versus New York Yankees. Sunday night MLB on ESPN will feature a heated rivalry between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees from the Bronx, and this game has a clear favorite. I don't particularly love the price on the Yankees, and it's true that the Red Sox have been hitting left-handed pitching pretty well lately. The deciding factor here, however, is the massive pitching edge the Yankees have with Carlos Rodon on the mound. He is in incredible form right now, and I'm not interested in betting against him. The Red Sox managed to get a win on Saturday, but their offense is so unreliable from game to game that it's tough to trust them long term. I fully expect the Yankees to take the series finale. Rodon has been nothing short of outstanding in 2025. He's sitting on an 8-3 record with a 2.49 earned run average overall and an even better 2.38 earned run average at home. His recent dominance against the Red Sox is also telling. He's 4-1 with a 3.71 earned run average in his last 5 starts against them. Boston is sending rookie Hunter Dobbins to the mound, which is a nightmare matchup against the Yankees' veteran-heavy lineup. He has very little road experience and is about to face the most dangerous offense he's seen in his young career, a team that leads the league in home runs and ranks 3rd in scoring. The Yankees' offense is perfectly constructed to take advantage of inexperience and mistakes on the mound. They just punish teams. With Aaron Judge leading the way and hitters like Paul Goldschmidt, Gleyber Torres, and a healthy Jazz Chisholm Jr. providing backup, New York has a deep and powerful lineup that can overwhelm any shaky pitcher. On the flip side, Boston's pitching staff has been a weakness all season. They rank just 22nd in earned run average and 21st in WHIP, and their bullpen has been far from dependable. Playing in a high-pressure road environment like Yankee Stadium, the Red Sox would need a nearly perfect game to keep this one close, and the Yankees, who are a dominant 20 21-11 at home, have proven they can score in bunches whenever they get an opportunity. As our first pick for this matchup, the New York Yankees to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. In the last 10 games between these two rivals, the over has a winning record of 5-4-1, and this series has been an offensive explosion with a ridiculous 32 runs scored in the first 2 games alone. Sunday's finale should be another high-scoring affair. Looking at their recent schedules, the trends support more offense. The over is 5-5 in the Red Sox's last 10 games overall, and their pitching staff has allowed 5.5 runs per game during that stretch. The Yankees have the exact same 5-5 over-under record in their past 10 matchups, and they've been giving up 5.3 runs per night in those games. All the evidence points to another shootout in the Bronx. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.